Hello guys, welcome back to I tried to play 100 Day on Survival RPG Open World. We start the game by giving our character a name and customize our avatar. So there's a lot of options to choose. Since this is also my first time playing this game, so we're going to choose our surrounding terrains and map size and the difficulty. After we customize all that, it's time to play the game. Like a Star Wars intro. Welcome to Survival RPG Open World. The randomly generated maps allow you to explore, craft items, fight monsters, and much more. With the right tools, you can interact with the environment. Will you get strong enough to defeat the Lord of Evil who wants to take over the world? Your journey will make you stronger and prepare you to confront him. Your adventure is just beginning. It's good, it's good intro, right? So, onwards we go. Your first task is to collect berries to keep you fit and to collect bushes from the ground and vines from the tree to craft your first weapon. So this is a day 1 to be in this world. We give an options to choose how we want to control pets, either the circle one or the 4th direction move. So it say that we need to collect berry first. Food serves two purposes. It feeds you to prevent dying from hunger. It also heals you during combat. So I guess our first task is to collect all the berries, branches, rock and vines as much as we can. You have enough branches and vines to craft your first weapon. You can do so in the crafting menu. To craft item, we need to open the crafting menu. Then we're going to see the crafting items that we have. Currently we only have one, that is wooden stick. The first weapon and armor that you craft will automatically be equipped. You can replace them later with stronger ones. You can now enter the cave just north of where you started to begin your exploration. Find new item, craft better equipment and tools and continue your journey. If you open equipment list, you will see the wooden stick is already equipped. So now we are going to the cave mansion. This is a cave. You will find lots of monsters in here. Be sure to heal yourself with food. So it's time to explore what type of monster living here. We see we only have 1 berries. Okay, and it's already equipped. So we have slime. Slime is a good opponent when you're starting a new game because they are not too strong for a newbie. So we hunting slime. Your life is low. You need to eat food to heal yourself or you may die and lose gold. Okay, we're going to eat the berry that we have and then you see it's restore a bit of our HP and health. Your hunger level is low. This is represented by the bar under your life. Eating will fill it. It also heals you when you are in combat, but it depletes quickly while doing so. So you have to be careful when you're eating because it depleted like very quickly. So we're going to gather more bunch of the food and resource. Also we have to watch out for monsters on the outside. It's like clearly we have a lot of monsters in this map. I'm sure I'm picking the lowest difficulty there is. After picking a bunch of berries, it's time to explore again the cave. You need pickaxe to carve a path in this wall. So we don't have any pickaxe yet. So we're just going to grinding inside this cave in the permitted area. Pixel or shovel requested. So if you want to pick the rocks, you have to have a pixel or shovel. And if we see a shining monster like this shining slime, I guess this is the boss for this area. If we defeat it, we're going to, because we are low level, so we're going to level up. And also we'll be rewarded with a treasure chest, which we can transfer all if we want it, or choose the rewards. But since we don't have enough of materials, we're just going to take all the materials that we can. And now we will gather more of the berries and resource, because again we run out of foods. It's so easy to run out of foods. And if we open our bag again under the crafting list, oh, we got an update of lots of recipes. So now we can do lots of items if we want to. But first, if we see basic X, we are short on groups. I'm not sure what the red icon means, but seems there's lots of things I can do. I just don't know the function yet. So for now, we're going to look for materials for lynch bat and wooden sword. We need another 2 rope and shelter. We need to gather all the materials for this list to make them first. So now we're going to gather as much as ingredient we can to create our weapon. As you can see, there's a lot of recipe here, and if we craft an item but we don't have enough ingredient, it will use your diamond. So if you want to hurry and need it urgently, you can use diamond by purchasing it. Now we will craft a shelter. We have enough ingredient, and then we are thinking of making wooden sword. We still lack on some ingredients, so we're going to continue collecting it. But first, let's put our shelter. To place an item, you have to find space with no object nearby. The object becomes green when the location is adequate. So as you can see, when the item can be put, it will become green. So we choose location near the water because I think it's easier later on. And looks like we can decorate and put item in our house. So it's nice. It's kind of big for a shelter. So now I guess we're going to keep stacking our resource to create our weapon. We have to be careful of the monsters in the wild because our level is still low. Let's see if we have enough of the resource to create. Yeah, we have a wooden sword now. Yes, a better armor. Press and hold your finger and item to see its name and description. So if you can see under our equipment now, we have a sword that we can equip to the equipment. Now it's time to try our weapon. Okay, hit it. Okay, just need like 2-3 hits to kill the slime. Yeah, I think it's a better upgrade to our weaponry. Time to kill the boss and get the loot. Well, that's a disappointing reward. We didn't get the lynch. We need that to make bed. It's okay. Time fly. Night can be dangerous outside. A shelter can protect you. Also, sleeping in the bed can make time go faster. So from my experience, night usually have more frightening monsters. So we're just going to spend the night inside this cave to hunt the slime. And see you all on day 2. We start day 2 by hunting in the cave and leveling up and trying to find as many slime as we can, at least until morning. After that, it's time to hunt, it's time to gather more berries and resources around us so that we can have enough resource to create more items. We have to be careful of the monsters around us because we just level 4. And then we explore the function of map. The blue dot is us, our location, and the red is our campsite, so that we can minimize it and add new routes, which we will not use for now. After that, we're going back home to our home base so we can have alone time from the monster to craft things. So we have enough material to craft fire. After that, we're going to look at the recipe for basic eggs, which we create 1. And then after that, we're going to look at other recipes that we can create, like this strash. We run out or we never have a mortar, but we can create the mortar so we can have food that is strash. Okay, and then we're going to gather more resource and test our eggs. So this is how you use your eggs. Oh, see, the eggs go to the key hot item. Some of the tree cannot use basic eggs. I guess you have to use another type of eggs. Or you cannot cut this tree because this tree gives you vines. I'm not sure about that. Since we have cut the tree and have logs, so I guess there's a new recipe that we can unlock. Yeah, like there's a lot of tools, new tools recipe, and also campfire. Yay, we can make campfire now. So we're going to, we're still short on 1 log, so we're going to collect 1 more. And then we're going to craft the campfire. So the campfire allows us to cook and can be placed anywhere outside. So we're going to put the campfire here. And then if we click it, it becomes the crafting table. So it's a shortcut, you don't have to click the back icon anymore. Looks like we have enough materials to make box. So we're going to put this box in. It's hard to control where to put the box. So we're going to put it on our left, I guess. We put it here. To transfer item to your box, simply click on it, then click on 1 free spot in the box on the right side. So this is a storage box. It looks like we can keep 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 items. So if you click the button on the upper middle, it will transfer, like accumulate the item that are already inside the box. It's a smart way, I guess. For now, that means that we can store our item in the box. Now we have more free slots in our bag. We can continue to gather more materials. Okay, we found a new berry. It's a blueberry. So we can swap the food by pressing or hold the food button. But we're not going to do anything now. Now we're going to make more basic eggs because our eggs has limitations and we need a backup. And then we also have these tomato seeds. We need to plant it, but we need more tools, which we don't have currently. So we're just going to gather more materials. There's a cave here that I cannot enter unless equipped with light source. Means we have to make the torch, which I'm not free right now, so we're going to gather the materials as much as we can before night. After that, we're going to end the day by hunting more slime because it's already 7:20. So we see you in day 3. We start the day 3 by hunting boss slime to get the lichen, to craft the lichen bed. I think we have enough. Yeah, we can craft one lichen bed. And then as you can see, the lichen bed midnight go faster is also here. The lichen bed cannot be put in the cave. It must be put in our shed. Now it's morning, so safe to go outside where we restock our fruits and other materials. After that, I see this tree a lot, so when I try to go inside, it doesn't allow because you need light source. That means we need to create torch. So now we are at our base to put our lichen bed. As you can see, it takes quite a bit of space. There, now we can sleep. Now we need to create more storage. We short on wood, so we're going to chop down some tree. Now we have enough to make the storage box, so we're going to put it next to the first box. In this box we're going to put food and probably equipment that we don't use. After we finish making our second box, we're just going to explore our map and we see more berries along the way. Now we have increased our damage. We have more chances when fighting boss outside of the cave. We also need to make a spare part on the eggs, so we're going to get the material needed. And we have update on our achievement and the monster. And we also have enough material to make torch. So after you make torch, it's auto equip and it says it lasts for 3 minutes. That's not a lot. Yes, we have to collect more resources to make torch if we want to explore dungeon. And after that, I try my luck with this thing and I die. So we will lose some gold if we die next time. Because we don't have extra life. Good thing is we have our shed up already, so most of the item doesn't disappear. Ooh, a house! What inside? Hey, it's the first NPC we ever seen in the game. So there are NPC here and they ask us to craft some item for something in the exchange. The NPC doesn't have a name. So to see the quest, I guess we go into the quest button. Yeah, not this one. Quest button. Okay, Or for a friend, doesn't have an NPC name. Sharp rock, need 8. I think we have some. So this is the NPC house. Doesn't lead outside to the graveyard we saw just now. So we cannot hit anything inside the house, nothing breakable. So we're going to need a lot of tools. So we're going to create this, we're going to craft this rock shovel. And we also need the shelf, but we are lack on ingredient. This is the sharp rock. So I think we can create it for the quest. But we also need the sharp rock for the rock shovel. So I guess we prioritize our rock shovel, rock pickaxe first. We're going to craft this one first. And then I think we still have enough materials to create the sharp rock for the quest. Let's see. Yeah, we can craft another one for the quest. So we're going to submit the quest.
You have fulfilled all the requirements for your quest. Do you want to complete it now?
Of course.
Good. You deserve your rewards. If you come back later, I might need your service once more.
So we can get more quests from this NPC since we know where he's located. But for now, we're going to explore the map and dig this shiny thing. Oh, collection ring. What is that for? If you see under equipment, it was not there. So maybe under here? Oh yeah, it is here. So when we click it, it does nothing. It doesn't even have info and all. I wonder what it does. It's just a collectible? Oops, we've been outside too long. It's already midnight. Already night. Wow, okay. I told you the monster outside at night usually are very strong. Look at all this monster. Where is my base? I need to go home fast before I die. Maybe hunt some slime? Hey, this is not the slime cave. It's full of spiders. Anyway, we will rush home to avoid all the monster and sleep for the day. Day 4 of us sleeping in our lichened bed. It's so comfy. So we wake up at morning for 5 a.m. So the bed doesn't refill our hunger. So we still need to eat. And we are crafting armor for ourselves to increase our defense. So we're also exploring our west side area. Looks like there's a lot of nature here. And also new type of monster, which we try to avoid because we are not strong enough yet. And now we're going to craft our snake skin braces. It will be automatically equipped. This is our current equipment. We still need more of gear to protect ourselves, but we run out of materials. So we're going to gather the materials. Reaching level 7, so we're going to increase damage. And keep exploring north area of the map. On our exploration, we find this area that looks like a graveyard. But there's a monster here, so I will not take risks. I will not explore that yet. So if we look to our map, this is the area we already explored. So we're going to uncover more east sides. We are seeing more new fruits and tree type. We also see a lake here. And then we also see new type of monster that is bee. How are we going to avoid it? When we encounter this monster, oh my god, the hits, man. It killed me with only 2 bites. 2 bites! I need to increase my defense more. So with our shovel, we can get this worm, which I don't know what's the function for yet. So we are not worried because we have plenty of food. But we do need a lot of snake skin. But it's already like 9 in the night. So it's going to be night soon. So we're going rushing to our base. And we got another collection ring. And that's it for day 4. We start day 5 by looking at the map on how much we have explored. And then we're going to see our friend Bob to get a quest. Also to enable the cave function. Then we're going to get the rewards and also craft our snake skin belt that increase our defense by 7. We're also going to use the opportunity to craft rock axe and see the difference between basic and rocks. It's a big leap. Then we're going to level up to level 9 before using the pickaxe to carve path in the cave. Day 6, we start with making more box and storage for our use. And then we encounter chicken. I don't know if we can capture it, but we can kill it for the eggs. After that, we go into the cave to put ladder in the hole. But we don't have light source, so we can't go down. So we end the day just by pickaxe the wall so we can get the sand. Day 7, we start with leveling up and gather the materials needed for today. And also we meet our friend Bob for quest, and we meet a new NPC called Smithy. And then we encounter these castles where inside we meet more NPC that give us quests. So there's a few NPC in the castle. And also on the left part of this one, we are entering this kitchen with the secret door that lead downstairs but need light source, which we don't have. And then we encounter these 2 merchants that sell materials and equipment. And then we return home to put this new hut that we built, which is bigger than our previous huts. And then we finish the day by hunting slime. Day 8, we are hunting in the cave to hunt quest materials and also meet our friend Bob to get a quest. And after that, we meet our friend Smithy to submit a quest. After that, we are leveling up to level 11, and then we found this hut where the NPC here are selling materials for gold. And then we are hunted by a bee and die, where we respawn and get this new item clay. And then we found another hut where this one has a chest with skill book where we learn the skill and accepted the quest. After that, we finished the day by farming in the cave with the slimes. We start day 9 by going to our friend Bob's house to submit quests and level up to level 12. Then going to our friend Smithy's house to complete his quest. And then we going to the castle to submit all the NPC quests. And also at the place where the bee loves to kill us. Then we spend the rest of the day by exploring and expanding the map in the slime cave. Day 10, after explore the slime cave, we have no pending quests. And then we are busy building furnace. After that, with necessary preparations, we are going to 2nd floor in the slime cave. And here we meet the boss for the first time. You cannot move while fighting the boss, which is disadvantage to us. But we won anyway, and we spend the day by exploring the 2nd floor. Day 11, we finish exploring the 2nd floor of Slime Cave, and then we craft a small bag that can hold 32 different items. And then we are finishing the day by exploring a new cave full of snakes and spiders. We also managed to have enough ingredients to craft a snake skin helmet that give us defense plus 8, and we finished the day by exploring this cave. Day 12 we found a house and we're going to explore the house, and we found a collection flask. So these NPCs sell most materials. So we know we can buy materials other than castle, and then we level up and explore this tree trunk dungeon where we fight this boss, and as reward we earn a hut. Day 13 we craft rock hole and then its function. This is how you plant a seed. You need water too, which we currently don't have, and then we are building bridge to connect to the other sides, and found this dungeon and level up while we're at it, where we found treasure map from one of the chests, and we stay here until midnight where we're hunting the monster. And this is our treasure map haul. Day 14 again we level up and also found ring collection and a new house which we explore. This NPC also sell materials. After that we found new materials called wood ash, and we learned to put staircase on the mountain, and also we need hammer to open this, and we spend the day by exploring the cave to expand the map. Day 15 we start from the last slime cave we explore and explore a new cave that full of snake and spiders, and we go downstairs where we encounter blue slime and also another boss which we die, and we also learn to craft melted aluminium and spend the day exploring the spider cave. Day 16 we start to move our tent to a new location, so you can use a hammer for this. You can also move the fire. We move next to this NPC house, which also a merchant. Then we explore the dungeon in the castle, which you need to move this pipe to go to the other side. So the monster that is in this labyrinth is this type of monster. Day 17 we are hunting the slime to get the slime to craft the rope, and also we are leveling up in this cave and expanding the cave map. Day 18 we are submitting all the quests that we have in the castle and also around the area like Bob House and Smithy House to get the reward. We also going to purchase more aluminium ore so we can create more aluminium. We also exploring nearby area where we die and return back to our base to craft, and also midnight hunt. Day 19 we finally managed to open the crates that we found earlier and take all the items inside the crate. So this is basically where the crate located, and after that we're going to the spider cave to go to the second floor, where in the second floor we find more snakes and aluminium ore here, and also a boss which we defeated and rewarded with hearts. Looks like we only managed to kill 2 boss. On day 20, we are exploring and expanding the map on the lower ground that have aluminium ore. So this is the full map of the aluminium ore cave. And then we are going to east side of the map where we found more spider and snake cave, and we continue to expand our exploration to east side where we found this temple, and we explore a bit but we don't go inside. Then we come back to the west and go south where we found another tower another dungeon, where inside we have this type of monster, and then we hunt until night. Day 22, we craft chests to replace our storage box, and then we shop for some aluminium ore because it's hard to find aluminium ore now, and then we spend the rest of the day in the cave. Day 23, we start from the slime cave, and then we going west side to this forest to gather some bamboo shot. We also managed to level up to level 19. There are also quests need to be done. After that, we are going to a shop to sell all these surplus items like snake skin and straw and get more money that way. Which then we buy more ore, and then we spend the day in the cave. Day 24, we start from the slime cave to gather the worm, and then we are heading out to submit all the quests in hand and get the rewards from all the NPCs. This also include NPC at the castle because we did take the quest from them earlier. And then we are foraging for aluminium ore, and then we managed to craft sandal, which gives us 5% speed, and we end the day by hunting near this dungeon. Day 25 on the statue dungeon, where we managed to level to 20, and then we are heading north where we are trying to find the boss of the dungeon. So this is our third boss, and it's not that high level, so it's easy to kill it. After that, we are awarded with fishing lesson, and we come back to our base to craft aluminium belts, which give us defense plus 12. And the rest of the day, we kill slime to get the slime. Day 26, we're still trying to find the treasure map, and we submitted the quest. After that, we are exploring to the west, where we found a caravan. So this is our first caravan. We see we have merchant here, and we also have second floor here, where there's a bed and not so much decoration. And if you click here, you can probably sleep at night here. There are also NPC here. You can do quests. Exploring a bit from the caravan, and then we are still trying to find the treasure, where we stumble the house in the north, and it looks like you can open the secret passage door with a crowbar, and we finish the day by gathering materials. Day 27, we start by hunting in the middle of the night and level up to level 21, and then we explore more to the south, where we find this collection amulets, and then we found our second caravan here, and then we are killed by monster here. After that, we respawn, and also this is a new trick that I just noticed after 27 days, and then we craft large bag for us to use, and we finish the day by hunting and gathering materials. Day 28, we start by cooking some eggs for our supply and explore a dungeon where we fight another boss. This is probably a same boss but different locations, so it's not a new boss. And we finish the day by hunting more slime. Day 29 going to be a busy day. We start by coming up from the slime cave, and we craft oven and also crowbar, and we position the oven for our future use. After that, we enter a new cave where there's more iron ore and also materials we needed for crafting dropped by this monster. We will mark this cave for future. Still trying to find treasure, but we found a third caravan instead. After that, we are going to try to plant these weeds, and this is how you do it, by pouring water on the hole we did earlier. And we are doing some rearranging of landscaping with the skills that we just learned on day 27. So this is how you do it. You need to pick up whatever fruits on the tree that you want, and then you use your shovel and put the tree or bushes on your hotkey and rearrange it to your liking. You can rearrange tree and bushes so it will be easier for you to harvest and foraging item in the future. So we are using the entire day to rearrange our backyard, I think. Not thinking where to put our future house yet, so it's just for temporary. On day 30, we start by foraging food in the morning. We didn't do much today. Today we take it easy by leveling up and increase our defense. Then we just hunt monster, gather materials, plant some more wheat. This is the wheat on 12:45 p.m. It's not done yet. And then we end the day by gathering more materials. Day 31, we start arranging our farm so we have more food source. Here we add more blueberry bushes for our food stock. And then after that, we are collecting more rocks and pebbles to build and craft in the future. After that, we are planting more weeds in the crops. And then, as usual, we finish the day by hunting at night to gather the drops. Day 32, we are planting and arranging our landscaping until morning. After that, we are going to our field and look at our crops and pick all this food. We stockpile all the berries that in our farm, and we also take our weeds for our emergency food. We also replant them, and that's how we end the day. Day 33, we mostly hunting inside this cave that has this like spider and monkey to gather all the materials so that we can craft our armor later. So we do it until night. Day 34, we going down the cave to fight the boss monster. This is our first boss, and get the reward. After fighting the boss, we are crafting our arm plates, which give us more defense, and bracers, which also add our defense. And after that, we are trying to add more options to landscaping. And we also managed to craft gloves that increase our speed attack, and also our greaves that increase defense. After that, we are hunting near our farm, and also we are adding more crops to plant seeds to our field, so we have more variety of foods in the future. This time we are planting tomato. So this is how our field currently looks like, and we have plenty of foods that near us, so we won't be starved. And then we enter this cave to fight more boss. After that, we are leveling up, and also we are exploring on the east side of the map, where on this east side we are stumbling on this cave which have plenty of copper ore and some ore I didn't know yet, and also these red leaf bushes. And that's how we end the day. Day 36, we are farming copper ore from this cave and also foraging for new item in the new land. After that, we are browsing this NPC shop to see what items she sells. And then we are exploring this new area to find more clay and ashes. And then we are exploring more to the east side. We also managed to level up. After we have farming and collecting resources for the whole day, we are stopping at these caravans so we can rest for the night. There's no fee that need to pay if you rest at caravans. So on day 37, we wake up from this caravan and then we go outside to source our materials to craft. We managed to craft melted copper and fight a new monster and also a boss monster. And then we end the day by harvesting tomato. On day 38, we are still trying to stockpile our rocks and pebbles. We also managed to craft canoe. So you just use it like this, just walk straight to the water. So if you have canoe, you don't need a bridge anymore. You can use this instead of bridge. With our new transportation we're exploring uncharted area more to the east side where we are killed by this monster. On day 39, we learn our lesson to ensure that we have enough materials to craft more items. We also do some landscaping and also craft some equipment that is quite low level, so we're just going to keep it in the storage box instead of wearing it, and keep collecting materials so we can craft more items in the future. We also managed to level up and try open this door which lead us to basement, which found dungeon. This dungeon doesn't look like it's too big, so we're going to explore it. Day 40 of exploring the dungeon, and we learned that we can take all the decoration inside this dungeon and around the house, so we can keep the decoration from the NPC house and make it as ours. It's a good reference for the future, but we cannot take the gate apparently. After messing around, we are collecting more clay and ashes for our inventory. Day 41, we are hunting in the morning, and then we are crafting more small chests for our storage. After that, we are arranging our box and supplies that we have so we can categorize it more conveniently near our house. This is so we have a surplus item and easy to craft in the future. So after that, we are going to gather more aluminium ore from this cave. Day 42, we start from the aluminium cave and then we head out so we can gather more materials and sell those that we didn't need it. And that's how we end day 42. Day 43, we start by hunting and gathering all materials outside from our house, like clay and ashes, those that we will need more in the future. And then we are exploring this area, and we also level up to level 26, and then we continue to day 44. So we're still hunting and killing monsters, and we have more updates on our book of monsters, and we continue the hunt until day 45, where we place temporary furnace near our copper ore cave. So it makes like our second base, so it's easier to melt any ore in the future. And we also use this chance to gather food around here. When morning came, we took a chance to travel up north, and we found this cave where we cannot fight yet, and we still explore more, and then we die because we've been ganged up. We use the day to open more chests and to get more new items, and after that we gather more materials and ores. Day 46, we start from our aluminium and tin cave to gather the ore, and then we manage to craft copper ore, where it increased our damage to 105. And then after that we are gathering more foods and materials around us for the day. This is our routine now: gather materials, gather the ore for the whole day. Day 47, we start from the last spot, from the ashes and clay spot, and then after that we come back to our second base to craft copper helmet, which helps our defense, and then we also make copper braces. We also managed to make our third box to hold our unnecessary equipment. So the cave will be refilled or renewed with materials once a day. And then after that we are going to hunt outside from the cave, and also gather materials, aluminium ore near our copper ore cave. And we finish the day by collecting more materials that we can use for future crafting. We also use this chance to hunt more monsters to increase our experience point, because we needed to up level ourselves, because in the future the monster going to be more dangerous. Day 48, we are hunting in the morning, and we are collecting materials, and also we are collecting food, and we're going to the copper and tin cave to gather all the ores. After that we are going to the aluminium cave, because this is the item that we always shot. And then we managed to level up to level 29. After that we are going to explore the top of the copper and tin cave, where we found a lot of materials here. The chest we found give us a lot of materials such as magma. So this type of thing is very helpful if you want to craft. Then we purchase some scroll from this merchant NPC and add it to our book of knowledge collections. Day 49, we are heading to the castle dungeon to explore and conquer this dungeon by solving all these mazes, where at the north of it we find the boss, and we rewarded by teleportation ops, which I find it very useful. Finally, it's easy for us to teleport out of the dungeon and also to our home. Day 50, we finally craft our blue bed to replace our lichen bed. So we have a proper bed. So to change the teleportation spot, we have to sleep a bit. And then we are going to put the lichen beds in our tent. After that, we are restocking our aluminium ore. And we are going to restocking our tin and copper ore too, because this item we always need it to as we advance in our crafting. As we explore more south from the copper cave, we found this village where we can stock and buy armor and materials. We also managed to find more shops in the village, which is very helpful. Day 51 of exploring the advantage of the village, we also managed to look at the perimeter of the village, and after that we going outside from the village to pick the monster around us to see their level. And we found this house that have an open shelf that we need a crowbar to open it. Unfortunately, we don't have one yet. So far, we are exploring to the south and we managed to level up to level 30. After that, we return home because our bag is full. Day 52 of collecting more slime and lichen from the slime cave. And we also harvest some apple and hardwood tree to add it to our farm later. As you can see, it's easier if we plant the tree near our food source and also the hardwood tree near our forest. After the landscaping, we are exploring this volcanic area to find our second part of the treasure map, which the area is not far from the first place. And we found the third part of the treasure map. Since we didn't know where the third part of the treasure map lead us to, so we are going to restock our ore and also our copper and tin ores. After that, we are going to our base to finish the day by hunting. Day 54, we deforesting our forest for some sauce and restocking the apples for our food. We also tend to our crops at our farm. After that, we are going to the aluminium cave to restock. As usual, because they restocks once a day, so we need all the ores that we can have. We also managed to level up to level 31. And we open more chests along the way, the south side from the copper and tin aluminium, where it's near the lava area, and also until midnight. So currently we are in east-south of the area of the map, and we teleport home because it's easier to stockpile. And then we plant more apple tree. After that, we purchase more collection scroll to add it to our collections. And then we are going to the cave to collect more ores for our stock. You can never have too much of the ore. We need all the ores. And we finish the day by collecting ashes. Day 56, we are still stockpile our food because apple give us so much food, and we tend to our crops so we can replant all the weeds. We replant it until evening, and then after that we are going to ensure that all these weeds are planted properly. Day 57, we are going to explore more of the north sides of the castle. We didn't explore until the end. We managed to achieve a new achievement of walking distance. After that, this is our map currently, and then we finished the day by collecting more food. Day 58, we managed to level up to level 32, and then we are stockpiling our food before we are going to craft chests, because we need more chests. It's not enough what we have, and then we're going to put here and up here. And we also managed to craft bronze sword, which give us 135 damage, and also bronze helmet, which give us defense by 27. After that, we finished the day by hunting slime and collecting lichens. Day 59, we are collecting more apples for our food, and then we are deforesting for the woods because we need to craft more fire, which needed in almost most recipe. And then after that, we are collecting more stones, and we are finishing the day by hunting the night monster. Day 60, we collecting apple to stockpile our food because we easily get hunger in the game. And after that, we are collecting more pebbles and rocks because we need it a lot to create a torch and fire. Actually, the pebbles used to create fire and also to craft other things. Because weaponry is easily broken because of the durability. So we are crafting backup spare weapon for our spare part. Day 61, we are gathering more ration because and slime. And we managed to craft copper armor that increase our defense and bronze greaves. So this also increase our defense and also bronze braces. So currently we have a lot of copper, so we can craft leather working bench to produce leather. Then we are collecting clay, and we need more skin from the bear. And we end the day by hunting near the forest. Day 62, we start testing our power by killing this dinosaur. We got a lot of new items. We also buy legend. And then this is our current unopened map. This is how far we have explored on the south. This is quite a dangerous area where high level monsters live here. I'm quite concerned of our defense. So I'm just going to hunt the bear again to collect the skin. And on day 63, we finally managed to craft metal detector that can detect on the ground. So looking forward to use this new equipment. Of course, the metal detector cannot be worked without battery, so we're going to equip the battery here and the metal detector there. And after we attend to our field of crops today, we're going to try this metal detector. So you see the blue dots getting pretty crazy around here, so we can expect the treasure is here. So it requires copper pickaxe to excavate the treasure, and we got an ore. After that, we found more treasure map, but I didn't know where all this map located to. So we're just going to finish the day by exploring this unopened map, where we see this is the edge of west side of the map. There's lots of monsters here, and we're quite far from our base. We're going to teleport home after that. We finished the day by arranging stuff. Day 64, we're still collecting apples to stockpile our food. And we attend to our farm by adding more field so we can plant more crops to the field. We're going to plant more wheat and also herb seed. The herb's going to be useful when crafting alchemy. Of course, we need an alchemy table after this. And then we managed to explore our first graveyard dungeon. As I explore the dungeon, I noticed that we cannot craft our path with any axe, so we're just going to follow the layout of the dungeon, and we beat the boss in far north. Then we can use the teleport to exit the dungeon. After that, we found this another house that have a bunker inside it where we need crowbar to open it. And then after that, we are going to west of the map where we found another house which have NPC in it. So currently we're here on the north side, and then we teleport home. Day 65, we start from our base and as usual collecting materials and stockpile our food. Before we explore more new cave and found more ores. So we found a new location that have aluminium ore, which is very helpful in our crafting skill later on. And then we are going to near this cave here and to explore it where we find more spider, and we're going to find stairs that lead us to a boss room. So it's good if you have a lot of stairs in your hand, because you can use it to explore the lower grounds of an explored cave. Usually on the second floor they have a boss here. Here it is. So we fight the boss and rewarded with defense lesson. Then we exit out the cave by using the orbs. Not far from our current cave, we found another cave. This is also an explored cave where we have a second floor too. And then we are going to find the boss of this cave and defeat it. After that, we rewarded with a collection book. This is our first collection book, and we also found runes. Okay, it's not a bad haul. And then we can see that's not much here, so we exit the cave. And then we found another cave. We are destroying cave today. So the monster in the cave is easily defeated, and then we found the stairs to go down where we find more aluminium ore inside this cave, which is very good. And also I see a tin ore. We are getting easy level up now. We already reached level 34 and make us easier to kill the boss, which we then be rewarded with skill book that increase our skill. After that, we exit the cave for the day and continue to the next day, where we managed to open more chests and get more new materials. After that, we are exploring another cave to fight this green alien, and we found a cave that have new type of ore. So if you see, the cave has a lot of it. Then we go northeast of the map where we found villages. Strange thing about these villages is that there's not lots of NPC unless it's a merchant NPC, which you can sell and buy armory You can craft it to increase your craft skills, but if you're lazy, you can just buy it. It's just going to be a bit expensive to get the weaponry and armor in these villages. After we explore the village, we take our boat back to our camp and craft this rock crusher. And then we explore the tower that we found earlier, which each level gives us a new monster to defeat, so we can reach the top of the tower trial. And we need to defeat the boss of the tower. If I'm not mistaken, we have 10 levels of the tower trials. And each 3 level will get you to fight the boss. And then we fight the boss of the tower, which we will defeat it and be rewarded with a new item called compass that we need to put in our backpack to use. The compass might be useful in our earlier explorer, but since I'm getting it late, so it's not much. And this is currently what's the monster we have defeated so far, for your viewing. As you can see, the boss level is lower than me. Then we go out using orbs. After that, this is the map that we currently have, and we use the chance to open more chests around the tower area. And as you can see, I still haven't figured out where all this area is, and the compass is not helping, so we are going to another graveyard dungeon where we can fight another boss and get the loot. Don't forget to bring your wrench for the boulder. Continuing from day 68, we are still exploring the grave dungeon, and we managed to defeat the boss, which will be rewarded with hearts. After that, we are going to teleport to our house, where we managed to level up to level 35. And then after that, we unexpectedly found some map, a new map in here in this location. After that, we are stomping by this inn, and we teleport back home, where we craft a leather helmet, which gives us more defense. We also managed to craft leather armor and braces. Day 70, we start by stockpile our food supply and also craft bronze belt. After that, we continue by exploring this cave where there's a lot of bears inside. There's no ore, but we found these runes from this cave, so we collect more runes, and then we go to the second floor, which have bosses in the second floor, and also all like copper and limestone. I think the boss will be not hard to beat, so after we beating the boss, we are rewarded with treasure chest, and our backpack is full, so we're going to leave some stuff behind, and we continue exploring or expanding the map of the second floor. And then we are going to exit the dungeon, and if we see there's a lot of ore from that cave, we also managed to hunt the dinosaur here. This is not far from the graveyard area. Then we teleport home to arrange our stuff. And on day 71, we managed to level up to 36. We also managed to find skill book here, and we see a lot of monster drops here inside the chest. We also found this NPC, and not far from that NPC, we found a merchant NPC. We are exploring the west side of the area where the monster is kinda strong. So then we teleport home because it's already end. Day 72, we are collecting aluminium ore, unusual copper and tin ore from the cave. This cave is a new cave that we're going to explore. It's filled with lichen, and on the second floor we have the green bugs and also iron apes, which the boss will drop attack speed lessons. So far, this is our exploration for today. After that, we are going further south to this temple ruins where we will fight the boss to get a gem for the statue. Since I'm a higher level now, so it's not a problem. And don't forget to bring your wheel to move the rocks, and the boss is not that strong since we are higher level. We managed to again level up to level 37 and collect this type of gem. After that, we're going to the second door of the temple to collect more gems. So you place the gem here in the statue, and each temple door has a different type of gem. You can only collect it once, so make sure you don't accidentally delete the item. So here we got the blue gem, and after this we are going to the third door of the temple. After we put the blue gem here, we are going to the third door of the temple to find the next gem. So this is the third boss, and it dropped us a red gem. After that, we're going to the fourth temple first. We didn't attach the gem yet because we want to make it in one go, and defeated the boss, which give us the yellow gem. After this, we are going to assemble all the gems that we have to the statue, which reveal a hidden staircase that lead downstairs where we will fight another boss, which is not that hard, and the boss gives a drop of binoculars. Now these binoculars, I have no idea how to use it. I only know it need to be active from the backpack, because as you can see from this clip, it doesn't make any difference with or without using binoculars. If any of you have a experience on this, can leave a comment so I can also know what it is used for. Anyway, on day 74, we are starting the day by collecting more rocks and buy the collection scroll from NPC merchant, and we are going to accept all the quests in the castle because why not? And then we are going to this NPC here, and since it's not a hard quest, we're going to explore this cave that near the NPC just now, which give us a lot of copper ore, and we don't need the red flowers for now because we don't have the table, alchemy table yet. So we're going to go down, and we see there's a lot of limestone and tin ore here, which is good. So there's also a boss here. When we defeat it, we got heart. And then we're just going to pick up all the ores in this cave before we return back. And since it's easy to defeat them, so we defeat the boss, and then we're going to sell all these unnecessary items and buy another collection scroll. Now we have 4 scroll, and then we are going to collect more clay and also buy collection scroll from this NPC. That make it 5 scrolls we have now. After that, we are going to explore this cave near the 5th NPC scroll just now, which give us aluminium ore from the wall. So if you want aluminium ore, you have to destroy the wall. Going to the lower base, lower floor, we found a lot of spider and apes here, and also the boss, which give us attack speed lesson. And we are going, there's no ores here beside the wall, so I guess we can go out now, and we didn't need to come back again because there's no ore. And that ends day 75. Day 76 start with the usual farming for materials, and then we will submit our quest for some EXP and reward. Can't forget those who live outside the castle. A little looting doesn't hurt anyone. Yo Smithy, I have finished looting your house. It's time to go! After that, as usual, we need to stockpile food. And getting materials for craft was not a walk in the park. And one of the NPC rewards give us speed potion. And again, we must attend to our farm. Herbs is a new item to add to alchemy collections. Look at how hardworking we are. Achievement as seed planter has been unlocked. And we finished the night with collecting rocks. Day 77, midnight hunts for materials has become a norm. This is the update of scrolls. Opening box with hammer was fun because it adds our collection and skills. We do need to hunt for the best skin after all. Midnight hunts! Day 78. This is our progress so far. I'll say we have completed about 40% of the monster book. It's not bad, we have leveled up to level 39 while at it. So far we have opened about roughly 80% of the map. I'll say well done. Nothing beat a stroll at the river at night to end the day. And collection scroll. Day 79, we start exploring the village in SE. As usual, each village only has 5 to 6 houses we can explore. Not far from the village, we can see a peak of castle at the bottom of the map. We are going to take this chance to explore this area too, where we encounter lots of high-level monsters. Gotta be careful around here. We learned that we cannot teleport home when there is monsters around, huh? Never mind, we can take alternate route by using the river. Day 80 to day 81 is just the usual boring routine, where we gather materials and stuff for our prep day. So here's the boring stuff, cut to save time for the views. The only exciting things about day 82 is we managed to level up to level 40. Day 83, we expand our map, starting from upper NW. But before that, I saw another shop. This shop looks good. What shop is this? It sells furniture. Dang, it is a nice collection. Okay, here the plan today. From NW we are heading N. World maps look bigger than mini-maps. We have walked until a temple inside. Near the temple we see a house, where we find another ring collection. Nice! Continue our journey to NNE. We find another collection ring. Wow, we scored lots today. Nice to see the collection grew. We also managed to level up to level 41. Yay! Day 84 is a day we uncover the Volcano area. Volcano is in the Middle East area, so we are exploring more to the east side today. So walking to east, we reach the end of the east side of the map and headed to ENE to expand the map. And could you believe it? As I walked to ENE, I finally found beach. OMG, so this is the beach. Oh look, ship. So we really need to build a ship to go there. Since we cannot go to the ship yet on day 85, after planting a camp here, we are exploring the nearby cave to gauge the monster level and drops in the area. Fine. We also managed to level 42 while at it. Going down, we also see more monsters and materials. We seem to need a lot of health down here. That means we need to level up more and reinforce our gear. We also need to expand our bag. You can see we left lots of good loot. It's a shame, cause we need this stuff to craft. So we need ship, new gear, a larger backpack. This will be my main list if I want to make a I play 200 days video. We are nearing the boss. A few more hits and we're done! Yay! So that's end the day. And on day 86, we are exploring the second cave. Oh, the environment is quite different from the previous cave. The monster looks the same, so it should be double. And we level to level 43. Good. The cave map always feels kinda big. Hard to explore without losing your pickaxe. Finally to the second floor. It will take a while because the cave map is big. But the loot is not so much. Looks like you need to use a lot of copper pickaxe here. Oh, boss. Ah, dang it. Fail. Oh well, we managed to gouge our attack. On day 87, we return to our main campsite and learn from our experience to increase our armory and weaponry before really challenging the boss. We also managed to buy another collection scroll, which is good. We almost complete the collection. We also explore the S area where we find desert and sand dunes. Day 88, we're exploring more cave in the middle of the map. Since the monster was not strong, we managed to clear it in a day. The boss is also easy. After that, we finish exploring this cave. Make sure we open the map of this cave for future reference. It's easy to hunt materials from minimap. And after that, we have time for the day to explore the other nearby cave. As you can see, not far from the cavern, we found another cave we can explore. And it looks double monster here. It's also easy to find the algae entrance. I find it easy to find another rune collection here. Gotta keep a sharp eye around here. And not far from here is the boss. Looks like Godzilla. And we just finishing up in this map. Legend is very hard to find but use a lot in recipes, so try to collect as much as you can. And that's end the day. Day 89 will be the usual foraging around the home base. While day 90 we explore another basement. And don't forget to loot at the free stuff. Off we go. If you have free space in the bag, don't forget to take all these free ready to use decorations. After we exit the basement, we found another collection ring, yay! And if we look at the map, we are somewhere at south area and we managed to find the edge of the map. Before we come home to rearrange our loot. Day 91 we open more hidden map to expand our expeditions. Day 92 we found more chests to open. And find more basement dungeon, but my bag is full, so we didn't explore it. Save for another day. Day 93 we are busy to cook our bread. It's time to show our bread making skills. Day 94 collecting more pebbles. Day 95 collecting more ores from the cave. Each cave didn't yield many ore, so it's hard to find a good cave that spawned plenty of ores. On top of that, we need more lichen to make fire. The resource of important craft materials is scarce here. So we keep sourcing to replenish by looking at the caves. Day 96 cooking more bread with leftover ingredients in hand. And then we chop some trees. Before collecting more lichens. And level to level 45. Day 97 looting more ores from the cave. It's a chore, but we have to do it. Before we finish the day by exploring the desert dungeon. The dungeon is full of monsters and we have to find the stairs that lead us upwards. Always prepare your health potion for this type of explorations. Never knew what danger lurked around. I really need to expand my bag. Phew, managed to get to second floor. Luckily the monster is defeatable and we have lots of bread. Just gotta be careful of the health. Would be cool if the monster dropped ores too. I guess it's just fighting to clear the map. The monster didn't have cool loot. At least our monster book can be filled. They got at least 5 types of monsters here. And done! Oh wow, teleportation! What a good haul! We managed to clear the dungeon until day 98. And then rush home to try to craft the teleportation device. And I know just a perfect place to install this. Of course, our first pick will be here. Finally, a good stuff we can use. Oh, so all you have to do is like this, huh? Not bad, not bad. Got an idea how to exploit the device. Now we can connect to anywhere in the map. Mwahahaha. Exploring location we have previously go will be much easier. I can't wait to craft more teleportation device. On day 100, I'm exploring to the EES locations. To open more hidden area. Can't take on all the mobs. Have to do it one by one. Really need to change my gear. Anyway, even we at the edge of the map, still many areas have to uncover. Setting up another device here. Cool, we already level up to level 46. Anyone get an idea how to get that chest on the cliff? Ladder didn't help. Start again with a new problem. Never mind. Maybe I'll find a solution one day. And that's how we end our 100 days.